Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to February. This is my birthday month, and for my birthday this year, I'd kind of like to do a knit-along project or crochet along, whatever you would like to, whichever you do. And I just wanted to share a little bit about it. I'm going to create a event for it. It will be a private group where we can share what we're working on this month. And at the end of the month, I will everybody who emails a completed project to me will be entered for a drawing. And the drawing will be random, so it's not, whose project I like best or anything like that. It's if you have a completed project, you'll be entered for the drawing. Now, there are a few rules about to follow, but the drawing will be a skein of hand-spun yarn. If you've been following my Facebook, you've seen that I've started spinning this yarn. It's a beautiful pink, purple, and a little bit of red and burgundy in there. It will be a skein of hand-spun yarn. It's 150 to 200 yards, roughly. It depends how it turns out. I mean, it's usually about what it is. And it'll be 2-ply. So your prize would be a skein of this, a bunch of stitch markers or progress markers, and a nice little project bag that has some little llamas on it. That will go to the winner of the drawing. For the drawing, you may knit, crochet, spin, or felt, whatever you like to do. The only requirements are that it is a family-friendly project, nothing obnoxious, please, and that you share your work in the Facebook group, or you you have to email your a photo of your completed project with an explanation, a little bit of how you made it, if you used the pattern or you created the pattern. And what it is and such, what fiber you used. It can be anything. There's no real restrictions on it or anything. The only thing I ask is for the month that it have a little bit of pink, purple, or red in it somewhere. It can be a little stripe of that color. It could just be a small embroidery thing that you put on it. But just a little bit of one of those colors, doesn't have to be all three, somewhere in the project. And then you email it to me, and I'll include all this information in the event and such. You'll have an information page. But I would like to have as many people participate as possible. As part of the event, I will also be sharing videos on how to knit, how to do different things, very basic things. So if you want to learn to knit, this would be a good chance to do so, and I would be available to answer questions and that sort of thing by email or text message or messenger. I want to share a few things that I'm going to be working on this month. Besides finishing spinning this yarn, I have the yarn that my sisters and I spun the other month in January. I have a shawl, not a shawl, it's a neckerchief scarf that I have been making with it. I'd like to finish that up, and it's one that I'd like to write a pattern to, but I'm not sure. It needs a little more tweaking yet, but I'd like to finish that. So that has a little bit of purple and such in it. I have the second version of the Simply Marcia sweater that I'm making. This has bits of purple and pink because it uses this yarn with this yarn held together, and so it has little, I think you can see in there, bits of purples and pinks in it. I'm going to be working on finishing that one up. And let's see, I have my pair of socks. I am still working on Oscar's socks, but they're getting close. I'm just about ready to decrease for the toe, and so it shouldn't be too much longer till I finish. But then I have my socks, and they are made with this Malabrigo yarn that has the purple in it. So those are my projects that I'm going to be working on during the month of February. I probably have some others along the way too. Your projects, it can be as simple as a dish rag. I don't care, what it is. It could be, whatever you would like to make. I just want to encourage people to be creative and give something back to those of you who have been following along, and be able to answer questions or encourage people to explore new crafts. So if you are interested, I will be creating an event and posting it on my page, and it will also share the information for emails and such. If you are on my newsletter list, my insider notes, you've got your email this morning, the monthly email, and it has information in there too on the event that I want to create, where I will be putting all the videos that I'm sharing. So if you would like, please join in the group. I'll be posting it probably on my birthday, which is Wednesday. That gives me a couple days to get it together and get it set up. It might be before, we'll see. See how things go this week. But yes, be watching for that, and I hope you join in.